So hello and welcome back down to the plot. As you can see, we're in the Polytunnel, and today is going to be, I think it's day 5 of the Polytunnel build. I've kind of lost track, to be honest. I think it's day 5. It is absolutely baking in here, so I thought what we'll do to start with is going to have a quick little look at the thermometer that I put in here yesterday. So no wonder it feels like it's absolutely baking in here. We're at 30 degrees in here at the moment. And if we look down to what the maximum temperature is, it's got to 38.6 degrees in here. So I think this is going to be a really nice, warm, growing space throughout the year. So my plans for today, part of it is going to be to finish this little section off. I want to have this so that I can have some little shelves in there to put some stuff. Obviously we've got the water tank up the top here, and I want some sort of space for plant foods and that sort of thing underneath. And what I'm also going to do is put the last remaining support across here within the Polytunnel as well. And then after that, we'll be doing some work outside, and we're going to look to repurpose some wood and make the border along the side of here. And then depending how we go, we might look at doing the same over the other side of the Polytunnel. So as you can see, we've got that final bar in there. That's added even more rigidity to this structure. What I'm now doing is I've added some back legs to this, as well as a slight frame on the bottom. The idea now being that I can probably with the wood that I've got, just do one shelf midway up, so it'll be kind of like 2 shelves on there, which is absolutely fine. That's probably all I need, but it's something that I can always change how many shelves I've got anyway. So I'll get those in and look at what I do after that. Right, and here we go. It was very fiddly, but I've managed to get this shelving in. So what I've done is the bottom shelf has a 30 centimetre space, which I think is generally big enough for most like plant food bottles. And then this one above, I've left a bigger space. The thing behind that is that any bigger bottles can fit in that. But overall, I'm fairly happy with that. Right, so we're now outside the Polytunnel. What I've started to do is build this bed. This bed is going to run all the way alongside. Hopefully I've got enough bits of wood sorted. I might have to get some more, but there's plenty about on the site. So I'm just using a piece of wood at the end to make sure that I don't end up making the bed, wider at one end than the other. But yeah, so I'm using scrap wood for all of this. It's all pallet wood, and then treating it to make it last longer. But hopefully we'll get a fair chunk of this done today. And we'll start getting dark before too long, so I best get on. And here we go. That is the bed along the side completed. I say this was all used out of recycled materials, so it's all old pallet wood. It's actually the majority of this wood's second use on the allotment as well. So the majority of it came from the old T-bunker / water butt area. There's plenty more of that to use as I slowly dismantle that, because I no longer need that water butt area. What I plan to do now is just put some cardboard over this and then wood chip over the top, and hopefully drown out some of the weeds that are in here. You might notice that I've not done a wooden edge along the side of the Polytunnel. Idea of this is it just helps to add a little bit of weight around. Also helps to, well, a little bit helps to keep those sides nice and solid. So I'm going to get some cardboard down and potentially get some wood chip up, but we are getting towards sunset, as you can see. It's coming over the horizon there, so I'll see what I can get done. And here we go. So I did get the cardboard down, and I did manage to fill this up with wood chips. Probably will settle down a little bit over the next few days. Just where it's on the cardboard, as that gets wet, that will kind of settle down. I was a bit dubious about having it right up against the side of the Polytunnel, but actually I'm quite happy with that. It doesn't appear to be putting too much pressure on, and actually just helps to secure it even more. Well, as you can see, it is sunset, and I know it gets dark really, really quickly down here. So I think that is going to be time for me to go home. So there we go, that is it from me for today. That's the end of day 5 of the polytunnel build. We've kind of pretty much finished off inside with the main build parts. We've got this bed outside made out of recycled wood. So it was originally pallet wood that's been used as something, taken apart and used as this, which I think is a really decent use of the recycled materials rather than buying all new wood for everything, which obviously has cost implications. I'm really happy with what we got done today. It's been a really productive day. Off to work for the next 5 days now, so we're taking a break from the allotment for that time, but I shall be back after that. So thank you for watching, take care, happy allotmenting.